Guys, so today I'm going to do my BookTube-A-Thon Wrap Up. I meant in the beginning, I was very hopeful that I would be able to do like daily updates, but that didn't happen, mostly because I worked like 30 hours last week and just trying to read was taking up enough time that I didn't want to waste any more time on like editing and all that. So I just read, and I thought I would just sum up what I read over the week. Pretty much the first book that I read was Changeless by Gail Carriger. I had started this over the weekend before BookTube-A-Thon, and I had been about 180 pages through it by then. So I just finished it up, which was about 200 pages, and I think I finished this all on Monday. Also, somewhere on Monday, between reading Changeless, I read about 50 pages of City of Bones. I'm really enjoying this one so far, but I got distracted by all the other books, so I didn't get to go any further. Hopefully I will finish this before the month's over, and definitely before the movie comes out. Since I had so much fun with Changeless, and that cliffhanger at the end just was about to kill me, I went ahead and read Blameless. This was about 380 something pages, and I love this one. I loved it slightly less than Soulless and Changeless, this one being the third in the series, but I just love Gail Carriger's writing. It's so much fun to read, and yeah, so I finished this. The next book that I started reading was The Natural History of Dragons, which is our book of the month for the Fangirl Exchange, and I got about 111 pages on this, and it is really interesting. It reminds me a lot of the Parasol Protectorate series, just like the feel of it, the way women are treated, the way that Isabella acts reminds me of Alexia, and I just really love dragons. And there's some really awesome illustrations, and yeah, I can't find one. But there are some really awesome illustrations, and I really am enjoying this book, so definitely going to finish it before next week, which is when I have to be done it. So, because I loved Blameless and Changeless and Soulless, I started Heartless at the very end of BookTube-A-Thon. For BookTube-A-Thon, I got maybe 50 pages in, and then I just continued reading it yesterday, and I am loving it so far. Just Alexia being in her inconvenient condition that she is in is just, I love the characters in this book. And when I finish these books, I'm totally making a video just like fangirling over the Parasol Protectorate series. And after that one, there's also the Etiquette and Espionage that I have to finish up. And it's written by the same person, and it takes place in the same world, so I won't be without my Gail Carriger writing. I love her style of writing. It's so funny. I'm just like laughing and smiling, and people who watch me read in public are just like giving me weird looks. But she's amazing. Go check her out like now. Now the last one that I read, I didn't actually read. One of the challenges was to listen to an audiobook, so I went on Audible, and I got the audiobook for Looking for Alaska. This book I have been wanting to read for so long. I've read Paper Towns and The Fault in Our Stars, and obviously the next just logical option was Looking for Alaska. I also plan on reading Abundance of Catherines eventually, and Will Grayson. I love John Green. I listened to the audiobook, and this fulfilled 2 challenges, and the only 2 challenges that I actually ended up finishing. The audiobook challenge, obviously, and book that's been on my bookshelf forever because I've had this for ages. So good. I understand why people are raving about this book, and I actually want to reread it again because, I mean, I like the audiobook format probably more than I originally thought I would, but I feel like I missed some things because I was doing other things while I was listening to the audiobook, so I would definitely be rereading this one. Overall, I ended up reading about 1,000 and 14 pages, I think was my final count, which is a lot for me within like a week. That's about what I read like total last month. So I'm really excited about that. It was so much fun doing like the sprints the last couple of days. I finally went on Twitter to the BookTube-A-Thon thing and was following the sprints and doing them along. It kind of slowed down my reading a little bit, but it was so much fun that it was totally worth it. If you want to see like some of my responses and whatever, you can go check my Twitter. It's also Story of a Geek. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. I'm really excited for the next BookTube-A-Thon. I'm so excited, and if there's any like readathons along the way, I might try them, doing some more of them. And that's about it. So I will see you guys really soon. Let me know if you participated in BookTube-A-Thon and what you read. And so bye!